O'Fallon residents know that when they're looking for the positive stories that matter to them and their families, the Community News is the newspaper to look for. First established in 1921, the Community News has been published weekly for 95 years now, and their readership only continues to grow. Loyal readers look to the Community News for information on local events and festivals, while enjoying feature articles penned by award-winning writers. It's stories like these that have led to the Community News' incredible success.
We've always had this good news, event news content, hyper-local news, if you will, that has always been popular with our readers ever since we first started, and even more so today.
We're always focused on the positive. We like to think that we fill a certain niche in the community where we are a resource. People could come to us to find out about things that are going on in the community, most of all, but then they can also find out about the really positive things that their neighbors are doing. They can see the good things that are going on in the community. They know that when they pick up a community news, they're going to learn something, and they're going to understand the community a little bit better.
The Community News was founded by Bob Huneke's grandfather, and its guiding principle, reporting only the good news in our area, is alive and well today. And putting the focus on positive community stories has really paid off. Today, there are 4 publications reach a broad geographic region, stretching from the St. Louis metropolitan area into St. Charles County. More than 50,000 readers pick up each week's paper. And while traditional newspapers are losing readers, the Community News is still growing.
We think here at the Community News, we have found that niche for the future. The readers are choosing, they're voting every week to pick up a Community News at a newsstand. And when they make that vote every week, they're confirming for me that my newspaper, the Community News, is alive and well. And what we think is attracting them to these publications is the type of news.
We can go after a story in a way that I think that a lot of the larger newspapers can't, because we have the time to look at things, but then we can also bring in a lot of other resources that we have.
We're doing good news, what's good that's going on in the community, and we're doing event news. The things that concern families, things that concern people with children, that's the key.
Award-winning journalism, 4 great publications, and a focus on the positive stories that matter to our community. The Community News is available now in newsstands and online at www.mycnews.com. Check out this unique local paper, and you'll see why they've enjoyed 95 years of success.
If someone has never looked at the Community News, you're really missing out on a lot that's going on. You're missing out on things that are happening, not only next door, but down the street. When you pick up one of our papers, you know that you found the most vital, most important things that are going on. It's going to be entertaining to read, and I think that's really valuable, especially in these hyper-focused local markets.